I love the new DESLOC Smart Lock. Instead of the usual fingerprint reader, the lock features a palm recognition technology that uses infrared scanning and the veins in your hand to unlock. It's fast and very convenient even when compared to fingerprint readers, making it ideal for securing your home seamlessly. I've reviewed a few different smart locks, including the DESLOC's D110, which uses a fingerprint sensor for biometric security. However, when DESLOC asked if I'd like to check out their palm reading smart lock, I jumped at the chance. It's almost like magic the way the lock simply requires you to have your hand hover inches from the lock to unlock your door. While it might seem like a small incremental improvement, the satisfaction and convenience of simply waving at your lock is very satisfying. You no longer need to expend the extra effort of making sure you locate a relatively small fingerprint reader. What's more, the palm reader circumnavigates the problem of having dry skin or dirty fingers. It just works without any extra effort. Palm vein recognition technology first started appearing in consumer devices in the 2000s. The technology works by shining near-infrared light onto the user's palm. The deoxygenated hemoglobin in the veins absorbs this specific wavelength of light, causing the veins to appear as dark, distinct patterns against the lighter, reflective surrounding tissues captured by the infrared camera. The built-in near-infrared or NIR emitter array or laser modules project infrared light onto the palm. An infrared enhanced camera or optical sensor captures the image of the reflected light, highlighting the dark vein patterns. Advanced algorithms process the captured image to extract the unique features such as branching points, vein thickness, and vein pattern, and convert it into a secure digital biometric template. The technology relies on the presence of flowing blood to absorb the light and form a pattern. This acts as a built-in anti-spoofing mechanism, making forgery nearly impossible with photos or replicas. The body of the K140 Plus is really pleasant to handle, made mainly of metal. I especially like the rounded edges, just for the aesthetic point of view. The back of the lock, which will be mounted inside your door, is equally robust and will be very familiar to anyone who bought the D110 featured in my previous video. On the front of the lock, there's a small window at the top that houses the infrared emitter and camera that enable the palm vein recognition technology. Then at the bottom, there's a sliding panel to reveal the physical keyhole for manual access if needed. Just like the D110, the K140 also has an emergency USB-C charging cable located on the underside of the lock. In the event the battery has run out of charge, you can connect a portable battery or even a compatible phone to give it a bump enough to activate and then get access to your home. When not in operation, the keypad is hidden from view. However, when the lock detects your presence via the camera, it will illuminate the capacitive keypad for typing in access codes for your guests to your home or for alternative access if you're unable to use your palm. In a change to the older D110, the K140 includes a 10,000 mAh battery which can be recharged by removing the battery and using a compatible USB-C charger. You can keep a track of the charge via the display on the front of the lock or in the app. The K140 Plus is IP65 rated, meaning that the enclosure is completely protected against dust and dirt and is resistant to even heavy rainfall. The K140 is also BHMA Grade 3 rated for home security and will protect against basic forms of forced entry and break-in methods. The installation is very simple and follows the same procedure as the D110, which you can watch in detail in my last video. Providing your door is a standard width and the bore hole and crossbore holes are also standard, the K140 will fit in any exterior door out of the box. As noted in my previous video, if you're installing on an interior door or brand new door, you might be required to perform some minor woodworking to make the lock fit. The key part of the process is to make sure that the deadbolt is adjusted for the correct length. Once you've mounted the exterior part of the lock, you'll feed the cable through the gasket before mounting, and finally you'll mount the interior part of the lock on the inside. If the battery isn't already charged, you'll need to do that first, and then you can start the configuration process. Unfortunately for my own setup, I was unable to use the door contact. There wasn't enough space on my door frame as the door is recessed. However, I still talk about this feature more in the next chapter. After installing the app and connecting your lock via Bluetooth, you'll be prompted to register as an admin with your palm. Following the steps, I found the registration process much faster than the old fingerprint method on the D110.
Please enroll your palm. Enrollment successful.
It's worth mentioning that all the biometric data is stored locally on the device and not on DESLOC's cloud. You can also add a PIN for alternative access as required. You will also need to connect the lock to your Wi-Fi network for remote access and also to use it with your preferred AI home assistant. Once connected, you'll find the lock listed with any other DESLOC devices on the home page. Here you can lock and unlock the door by long pressing the icon. To access the rest of the K140 features, you tap on the image of the lock. Here you can review the remaining battery capacity at the top left. The lock's current state is shown below, as well as the last time it was used. There's an additional way to lock and unlock the door using the slider. Below that is Assign Access, where you can add additional users. All you have to do is tap Add Access at the bottom. Next, you'll want to name that user and assign the type of access you want the user to have. For family members and housemates, Always will ensure that they can always use the lock regardless of the time of day. Schedule enables you to restrict non-house members to only gain access using the lock during certain times of the day. This could be useful for cleaners, friends and family who you don't want to have access to your home at any time for privacy reasons. Finally, you can set up OnePass where a code will be generated that will be valid for the next 2 hours from the time of creation. You can use the handy shortcuts to copy the code or screenshot it and share the code via other apps. I could see this being useful for deliveries where you trust the delivery person. Under Settings is where you'll find some additional features. Vacation mode will restrict access to only home members or OnePass users you create. Also, now any access attempts will be recorded as alarm events. Rest mode is essentially a downtime feature where the volume of the lock itself will be reduced and your app won't receive push notifications. This would be ideal for partners who keep different work schedules to reduce disturbances. Special Care users enables you to track when your family members leave or return home. If your child does not unlock the door within their usual time frame, the app will automatically send a notification alert. Auto lock enables you to set when the K140 will lock itself after 5 to 120 seconds from unlocking. This is helpful for users who want to make sure their door is locked behind them, or when leaving home and you might forget to do it manually. Anti-hijacking refers to a feature that is used in the event of being attacked by an assailant trying to force you to enter your own home. By using a different PIN, the lock will open, but will automatically send an emergency message to your chosen contact to alert them to the danger without alerting the assailant. The hope is your contact will see the message and call the emergency services on your behalf without putting you in danger of repercussions during the incident. The anti-peeping feature enables you to add additional random digits before and after your real PIN to fool onlookers who may be looking over your shoulder. Failed attempt protection enables you to block access completely after a certain number of failed attempts. The lock will time out and be inoperable for 3 minutes. Door ajar alert is used in conjunction with the door contact, where the K140 has an additional feature of being able to sense when the door is closed or ajar. Here you can set the duration when you get a warning if your door is not fully closed. Of the remaining settings, you can use General to give your lock a name, configure your network settings, and upgrade your firmware so you have the latest fixes and features. Proximity induction is a feature to enable the lock to sense when a person is standing in front of it by constantly scanning for an infrared silhouette. With this feature turned off, users will have to press a finger to the keypad to wake up the lock. If you want to conserve additional battery power, you can switch this feature off. Notifications enable you to tailor the kind of alerts you get via the app. Finally, you can share the lock so that other members of the household can also make settings changes. That user will require the DESLOC App to be installed on their phone too. The final section is a small review of recent activity. Tapping on it gives you the ability to review all activity by day and type of activity. The speed and accuracy in which the lock can read and confirm a palm is exactly what you want from a smart lock. What's more, the implementation means that your interactions with the lock are even faster. You don't spend extra time homing in on the fingerprint reader or having to make your fingertips readable because of dry skin or dirt. What probably crystallised how much better the technology is over the fingerprint reader is that both my wife and kids remarked on how much better the K140 Plus is compared to the D110. The only slight issue I've had is that sometimes the presence sensing feature doesn't work or won't automatically wake up the lock. It will then require a moment to tap on the keypad to wake it up before scanning your palm, but the issue only arises on some occasions. I would have liked a built-in scheduler in the app for the lock in general. However, once you've connected the K140 Plus to your Wi-Fi network, you can connect the DESLOC app to your home assistant. In my example, I use a Google Assistant routine to ensure my garage door is locked at night time when I go to bed. Ultimately though, I love the K140 Plus. The palm recognition technology is an improvement that actually makes a difference to my everyday life. Thank you for watching, and as always, it would be great if you were to like my video and subscribe to my channel for more content on personal technology and the connected home.